Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 17, Platinum Edition on a Stanchiel Apache. I have a couple of surprises for you guys today. One of them being a mod by Black Sheep Modding that came out yesterday. I think they released the video on, and it released today. It is sitting over at the store right now with a steer loader waiting on me. Now, I talked about not cutting all these trees, mainly because I didn't want to deal with the pain of logging. But this tool may give us another option. So we're going to check that out. First, I want to take out a loan. Yes, a loan. And I'm going to get all these fields started cultivating and stuff at some point. I'm not going to do that today. We have done enough field work on camera in this series. I feel like that is kind of getting monotonous. So me having to constantly fight with people during harvesting things. So we're going to skip that today. Today we're going to be playing around with a couple of new mods. I'm going to take out a big loan, mainly because the money we're going to make off of this silage harvest that we're going to get is going to be enough to warrant doing it. So let's lower this down here, drop it off. We're done with that for now. Our sugar cane is still growing, but we're not really concerned with any of that at the moment. I do want to hop in our John Deere. I'm going to park this guy in here. You know what? Do I need this? No, I don't need this one. I need my bigger tractors. This is the small one, I think. This is the 105. Yeah, I need my bigger tractors for all the stuff we're about to get done. Now, first, let's go take out a loan so we can get all this stuff accomplished today. How much of a loan do we have out? Nothing. So we want to borrow... I wish I could scroll mouse and do this. Can I not? I don't guess so. I think I mentioned that before, though. If I can only take out 300,000, it's gonna get kind of tricky. I may just end up leasing. I think I'm just gonna end up leasing the big M. I can't. Okay, I can only take out 300,000. So let's back out of that. Go here. Go to mowers, and we're gonna lease the Krone BigM500. I said 5,000. BigM500 2017 edition. Rim color. We want it to be yellow. John Deere yellow for some reason. We're gonna lease that for $23,000. Awesome. And we're gonna lease. We got a skid steer loader leased already. I don't think we're gonna need anything else really. We are gonna need the baler and stuff over there close by. But the one big thing I want to show you guys, the placeables. Let's just start at the very end here. Wool storage, super nice. I was wondering what I was gonna do with all the wool that I collected. Now, a place to put them is gonna be the thing, and I think I might put them. Right here next to this out here. It's going to get kind of tricky because I don't know how big this thing is. Also, we're going to be replacing this building right here if we can. I don't know how to sell these things, but we're going to figure that out and we're going to sell that as well. I think I may put it right here next to this, and we'll do wool storage right here. I'll come make all this concrete later on. But yeah, right here looks like a good spot. Let me just back up so I'm not in the way of putting this thing down. Now, let's go back to this, and nope, not the heating plant. This guy. Ah, wool storage. How big is this thing? Oh, it's not very big at all. Look how cute that is. Alright, let's turn this guy around here, and we may just stick it on the concrete right here next to this thing. Let me turn the camera some. There we go. Now then. Yeah, we may just put it right there. Well, we want it back even. We want it even with the back of the building. Let's do that. It's not going to stick out any further than the front. We want it even with the back. How much further out is it going to go? That's not too bad. Okay, I can live with that. Let's go back to the front so that we can make sure we get it even across here. That is not at the moment. That looks pretty close. We want to leave a little bit of space in there so we can walk through there if we need to. That looks good. Now, let's hop out of that and take a look at this thing. This is cool. So apparently there's triggers you can walk up and select different bales. See, there we go. Storage, pallets, 0 pallets, object and liters is 0, capacity is 110 pallets, load 6 at a time, wool pallets. It's the only thing you can do there, so we can add or subtract. We can take them out, put them in. And I do have a wool pallet over here I want to go grab real quick if I can find my John Deere. Let me go here real quick. Find our little John Deere. That one. Enter. Where's it at? Where's this thing at? Oh, what are you doing in here? I think I put it up for storage in the last one. Or while I was playing off camera, I don't remember. I think I finished some of this stuff off camera, and I thought to myself, that's a good place for that. I have one pallet right here of wool that is completely full. Now I want to go pick this thing up, and this little guy right here will do it, which is kind of cool. I can just back up to that, and there we go. And we're going to go ahead and tell it to unload backwards, because we're just going to pull up and drop it off. I don't know. I think I have to drop it right here in this zone, maybe? Not sure. So let's just hit Y and unload. Hop out of that for a minute and hit R. R. There we go. There's no place for this here. That's not what I was trying to do. Oops. Move this guy off of here then. There we go. Let's hit R now. Wool storage. Oh, it actually tells you on the little sign. Isn't that neat? We're going to add one, right? No? Huh. Why isn't it taking that? So let's try this again. Back up. Drop it in the center then. Let's leave it on the thing and see what happens. How about that? No? Nothing? Okay. Well, I could not get that one figured out. I will go read some more about that and we'll look at that later. That's not the main objective today, though. The main objective today is go check out this mod by BSM Modding, by Black Sheep Modding. They do a fantastic job with mods. The Valley of the Old Farm, the map I'm playing on right now, is a, not the one I'm playing on right this second, but the realistic Let's Play that I'm doing is one by Black Sheep Modding. Let me turn some sounds down real quick. Jeez. Master volume, let's just, vehicle volume, that's the one I want. Let's turn vehicle volume down slightly. There we go. Save it up. Perfect, that's better. Now, I do have another placeable in mind. It is a liquid storage placeable. 25,000, holds 1,000,000 liters. This placeable stores water, liquid manure, digestant, whatever that is, fuel, liquid fertilizer. Needed tanks are included in pack and can be found in the miscellaneous category. Why? And we're going to put it over here, of course, because this is where our manure stuff is. And I'd planned on kind of making all this concrete at some point anyway. But I do want to put this kind of right here, I think. Turn around, make sure we're straight, because it doesn't matter where we come out to, but I want to kind of get it straight with the fence here. Straight with the road and such. Now, that looks like a pretty good spot for that. Oh man, that looks fantastic. Look at that thing. That's good. So we can come over here and make all this concrete around it, make us a nice little drive, all that kind of stuff. Look at this deal. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, we need to store fuel here. Isn't that something? And this thing stores everything. That's really cool. See, I've been trying to figure out what to do with all my liquid manure, right? Comes out of here. The manure is still an issue, but I think a placeable sell point for manure over here may be the way to go. I think I may make that happen at some point, but right now, that's a really cool spot for stored things. So we can go get our big rig trailers and move all that over there. We'll do that at some other point too. Let's look at our cows and stuff real quick. I know I said I wasn't going to mess with any of that today, but I just want to make sure everybody's doing good. Everybody is doing just fine. Perfect. Good deal. We're about 10% to our next load of wool as well. Let's run over to... no, I take that back. Let's get this done first, and then we'll go check out the mod. Now, I know I've said that for the last 10 minutes or so, but just trust me on this. It's worth waiting for. I actually need to go get a trailer and move these bales out of the way. Any bales over? Oh, there's a trailer right here. I don't think this tractor right here is going to handle it. This one will. Right here will do it. The old Massey. The 4709, little bitty guy. It'll handle it for sure. This thing's actually got a ton of horsepower to be so little. I didn't expect it, to be quite honest. Do that. Let's put this thing in work mode, and it should be on bales already because that's what we were messing with before. Well, I just messed our light up again. We'll have to send that off to get it repaired because we don't have any parts for that thing laying around. It is nice to have, though. Although the new one that we're putting up, I think has lights on it. So I don't think we'll have to worry about that too much. Now, is that a full trailer? It's not. It's got 2 spots left, but I think I've got like 4 bales over there, and I don't want to mix the grass bales in with this anyway. I don't mind these two being mixed, but let's see. Let's go work position off, unload right there. They're probably going to roll everywhere. Probably going to have to come get those and move them again, if I had to guess. Probably going to roll back down the hill. right back to our spot. And I can't figure out why my greenhouses aren't working. I think I need to put manure in them first, is why my trailer is backed over there right now at the moment. I am going to have to pick these up again before they get down here to my grass. So let me just scoop those up one more time, and we'll just drop them over here on this side this time. We'll drop them as we move, that way they roll this way. Perfect. That I can handle. Go back around now, pick up the grass bales and get them out of the way, and see if we can get this building sold. I don't know how to sell a placeable building. I figured this would just be something different for an episode, because every episode we've done since we've started this series has been us doing something to do with field work. So change of pace here. I think it's nice. I think it's good. Good change of pace is good every once in a while. There we go. Let's pick those 4 up and take it out of work mode. Tell it to dump on the right side as we're going to spin around right here, and we'll put them over here next to this part of the fence, so we don't have to mess with this either. There we go. Now, with everything out of the way, turn that off. We should be able to go into placeables mode. Garage. Can we go into garage? I think we can. Let's see if we can find... That's the big one we have. We want to sell that one. Yes. Perfect. Okay, good deal. Now, go to placeables. And we want to pick up... where'd they go? I ain't showed you these yet, but these are really cool. So, square bale storage and round bale storage. We're doing primarily round bales, so we're going to buy one of these. And we're going to plop it down right here, and we're going to see if this works. The other one wouldn't work at all. Oh man, it's got to be... Oh, the ground's too unlevel right here for this. This is really where I wanted this thing, too. Am I going to have to move where I store my bales? Probably. I guess I could do it there, but then half of the thing's covered up. You're not getting the whole effect. Let me look around for a minute and find a new spot, I guess. I really want to store the bales here, but I guess I could do another vehicle shelter, or I could move this vehicle shelter over there and do the bale storage here, but that would look kind of funny. I guess it wouldn't. That'd be about right. The hay storage is there. Let's do that. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Alright, that should be all that I need to move at the moment. I think our sugar beet harvester is somewhere, because there's our other star tractor right there. So, should be all that I need to move out of the way. Let's go to here. And is there any way to just go into placeables and sell them? I don't know. Let's go here for a minute. Let me look around. I think there's a way I can select even the placeable building. Anything we've bought, I think I can select here. So let me just go through this. I may be completely wrong about that. I'm not seeing any placeables yet. Let's see. Barn, sugar mill, barn, liquid storage, bakery, liquid storage. Where's that at? That's there. Okay. Let me zoom in here. No, we don't want any of that. Backwards. Did it show me my fuel pump too? It did, okay. The shop, field 16. That's going to go through all the fields that I own. No, it's just going to go through all the fields, period. Okay, let's get back out of this then. Let's go the other way. Spinnery. Grain elevator. Harbor. Biogas plant. Transport company. Grain elevator. 1, 2, and 3. Lumberyard. Bakery. Liquid storage. Barn. Sugar. Okay, so it's not going to show me any placeables that I've bought. Let me see. Can I do just structures? Is that what that is? Just structures, okay. Not gonna work. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to guess at this then. Garage. Which one did we put down first? Ooh, almost messed up there. Where did they go? There we go. Let's sell that one. Oh, we can select it. There we go. Sell that one. That's the one I wanted to sell anyway. Good. Now, I guess I can do this in this mode. Can I have one of these now? Or do I have to tell it that's the one I want? Okay, so let's do this. Let's sell. Go here. Yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I didn't realize that you just clicked on it and it gave you the option to sell multiple things at the same time. So I can sell many of those if I want to. Now then, nope, come back over here, mouse. There we go. Perfect. Go back to store. Shop, placeables, round bale storage. This should work better over here because this is a very flat space. So not completely, but it is pretty close. And we also want to make sure we don't get out into our road behind it because we have many lines set up for this back here. So definitely don't want to go any further back than that. We'll just match it up with this building here. Seems like a good idea. Let's see. We'll go any further out than that. I want it straight though, so. Do want a little space there. And having a little more space on the other side is going to be good too. Right there. Perfect. Now, let's get out of all that. Look at that. Boy, ain't that something. What is that for? Silage bales. Straw bales. Grass bales. What's on the end down here? Hay bales. Okay, now let's try this out. Where did my tractor go? I want to go grab the bale trailer and go pick up my grass bales and bring them over. And they were on this end. Grass bales, yep. Okay. I don't know if you could see that sign or not, but I did. Grass bales. That widens the road out a little bit. Gives me a little more room right here on this end too, because it was pretty cramped before. So I'm gonna have to take multiple screenshots and do a big thumbnail of this, because just putting the the new thing I want to show off by BSM modding is not going to be sufficient when people start watching the videos. Like, I mean, we're 15 minutes in, you ain't showed us the new mod yet. There's a bunch of new mods we're doing today, so it's a new mod day today. I'm kind of digging all the placeable stuff that we got there. This is pretty nice. Let's go work position. Pick up these grass bales right here. I figured this was going to come in handy because of the idea of having to have multiple things all at the same time. We just come up, select yes, and then how do we do this? What do we do here? Go unload, and we drive off. I don't know how these things work. Oh, I'm stuck in the trailer. There we go. I don't know how these deals work yet. Found hay bale. No, that's not what we want. Grass bale. Grass bale. Grass bale. Okay. How do we store these things? I don't know how to store them. Let me grab the front end loader or the telehandler real quick. I want to try something different. You know what I want to do first, though? I want to play with this guy. I want to get this thing going. I'm going to cut right through here. Man, this thing's got a ton of get up and go. Holy moly, this thing goes. Unfold mower decks. That unfold all of them? Looks like it does. Man, this thing is huge. This thing's fantastic. This beats the crap out of those little John Deere attachments over there. We also want to get a tractor over here and get our Follow Me system set up and ready to go. So, probably do that as well. Go ahead and unfold this bad boy. If I just hire a worker, I don't know which direction he's going to go because this field is really, really strange. So, let's get him put into place here. We're going to hire a worker headed this way. But I want to go get, another tractor first. You know what? I'm going to use this one. I think I sent our lease tractor back. We may end up leasing another tractor just to do this job. I think we will. I think we're going to lease another tractor to do this. I'm going to have a big tractor to pull that baler. And I'm going to have a big tractor to pull the bale trailers, plural, because we're going to load this thing down. Alright guys, so here's what's going on. I'm going to save the Big M for another episode because I'm running out of time and I really want to show you this. I want to do a good show off of this BSM modding, the Black Sheep modding mod right here. So I need to sell this thing because it's not quite as wide as the the Krone is, and I need to buy the Lely, which is just wider, which is perfect. One we need. I don't want to use the Lely, I want to use the John Deere, but we're gonna have to use this one. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because I'm gonna use it a bunch on this field. But for right now, let's turn this guy off, save some fuel here. I'll get that set up for another video. It'll probably be a short video, but because it's just gonna be on the grass stuff. But right now, let's go take a peek at this thing. Now, this thing is supposed to be an all-in-one plow and everything. So let's hit F1. Let's check out what this does. Enable plow. Allow create fields. You can create fields with this thing, but we can turn on stump cutter, and it just makes the tree completely disappear. Now, how cool is that? Also, you can cut the stump down. Now this thing is a perfect all-in-one tool. We can get it to register there. There we go. Perfect. This thing is a perfect all-in-one tool for anybody that wants to get rid of trees, but not have to worry about hauling them off. If you don't want the tree, there's no point in it, right? I mean, that is absolutely perfect. Plus this big field out here for playing on a stanchion Apache. This big field out here, there's all these little bitty trees in here that I've been cutting as I go just with the chainsaw. Like this little guy right here, right? Come up to it. We just do one of those. It takes a little longer, but I mean, you can literally just ride around until you found them all. Let's take down this little guy right here. Take it back some. There we go. It did do that one kind of high, but that's okay. It's still going to catch it there. That's a cool shot. There we go. It does take a little while, but it will do it. Now this is a whole lot better than trying to ride around and find all the stumps and all that kind of stuff. So realistically, you can walk through and cut these things as high as you want so you can still see them. Then bring this little guy right here over and just knock those stumps right out. This is a much better stump grinder because of the hitbox on it. Look how wide that thing is. That's a pretty wide hitbox. What's the working width on this thing? Let's check this deal out for a minute. Where is it at? Miscellaneous? No, it's in Forestry, I bet. I think that's where I picked it up. Yes. The working width is 3 meters, so it's also a plow 3 meters wide. I mean, how cool is that? Look at that. Gone. Perfect. Find another one. Do this one right here. Then we're going to talk about the create fields and such. let's just roll up to this. Yes, I'm taking screenshots. What of it? I think the tree is actually starting to fall over. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. It actually shows the animation of the tree falling over. Oh, we're about to grind that log up. But it actually deletes the tree. It just gets rid of it altogether. So if you want to use this and keep trees, cut your trees down first. Come back and grind your stumps. That's what I would do with it anyway. There we go. It deleted that log. Perfect. Getting down to nothing here. Now, all gone. No tree anywhere. No hitbox, no nothing. Got rid of it completely. Now let's talk about the create fields in this thing. Go right here at the top of the hill. Oh, we'll turn all this back on. There we go. Turn this thing off for a second. Enable plow. And allow create fields. Turn on. Now look how fast you can go with this thing. I mean, this is cruising with a plow, especially 3 meters wide. Now it's only 9 miles an hour, but this thing only goes 13 miles. Isn't that awesome? Better steering with the keyboard. There we go. Better steering with the keyboard, by the way, with stuff with tracks or these skid steers is tough. It's tough to do. But look at that. I mean, look how fast that is. This thing is awesome. So if you want to create some fields, or you want to cut down some trees that you don't want to keep and don't want to have to worry about logging, this is the thing you want. If you turn off allow create fields, it will not do it. But if I want to go plow this field over here, turn that off for a minute, just drive over here to this field. Alright, so if I just want to plow my field, just turn this baby on and lower it down, and off we go. Now, how cool is this thing? This is a multi-tool for the ages right here. I mean, you can't really ask for any better. Black Sheep Modding, you have outdone yourself. This is super nice. Black Sheep Modding is quickly becoming one of my favorite modding companies, I guess. I don't know what to call them, but yeah, I mean, they're quickly becoming one of my favorites to use. I'm using some of their stuff over there. I'm playing on one of their maps, and I didn't even realize I was playing on their map, honestly, until I saw the YouTube video of it. So I went through and took a whole day and just picked out a bunch of maps and downloaded them and tried them out. And the Valley of the Old Farm was one of the coolest ones I could find for like a semi-realistic, and I say semi-realistic because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfectly realistic when I play this stuff. It's still a game after all. I mean, you know, I try my best to stay in cab and all that kind of stuff, but it's a fantastic map. These guys did an incredible job. But there you go. That is the, I guess, XYLOR. I don't want to call it the XYLOR 1613 SK. What's it called in store? The XYLOR 1613. Yeah. So I mean, this is just a fantastic mod. But I'm gonna take these back over to the store and return them so I don't get another lease on me. And the grass is all ready to cut. I think I may do a short video on that, on showing off the Big M. Since we got it leased, I don't want to keep it for too long. I want to get this field done with it, but I don't want to keep it for too long. So I don't want to come through in-game days and do cultivating and all that. So in my next video, I'm probably gonna have cultivators and stuff going in the background, but we're gonna be primarily focusing on the Big M grass cutter, the Big M mower. The thing looks really good. I also downloaded another mod of the Big M mower that was you'd be able to change colors and all that kind of stuff, but it didn't work. It didn't load up in the files, so it's not being used at all. But we are going to be focusing on that Big M mower in the next video. If you enjoyed this mod, if you enjoyed the video, the thing's still spinning. Hold on a minute. It's oh, it's because of the PTO. Aha, I see. Is it turned off though? Disable the plow. There we go. Now, aha, that's what it was. It was the plow rolling. Cool. So if I come up over here, I just roll through. Apparently there's nothing there to, oh no, it did, okay. It did hit it, it's just up here. The hitbox is higher on this one for some reason. Yeah, the hitbox is kind of weird on some of these trees, so. You want to make sure, get rid of them, make sure you're in the right place there for them. One more time, we'll look at this thing again. This thing's really, really cool. There we go. There's the hitbox for it. And I'll just delete it right away. Perfect. Alright. That's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this. This thing also attaches to a telehandler, I think. Or is it a front end loader? I don't know. Let's look real quick. I'll do all the taking back off camera. Forestry, it attaches to a skid steer loader or a wheel loader. So you can attach it to a wheel loader, not a telehandler. So it'd have to be a wheel loader if you do anything else with it. But super nice mod. Thank you guys so much for this one. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.